Hope everybody's doing alright tonight. Hope you're doing well, Ghost fan. Now I gotta wait a second to see if I can find my own live. But we'll see who pops in. I thought I fixed it earlier. I did not fix it earlier, so I'm waiting on my emails to come back. And now I can't even see me being live right now. Wonderful. Unless it's just gonna take a second. Okay. Well, I see somebody popped in. Well, hey there. How are we doing tonight, Antalgic? That's weird, because I'm not able to see that I'm live right now. So I'm really happy that people are starting to trickle in. How are you doing tonight? It's going to be real interesting if I'm not able to see my analytics the way I used to. Seems that everything wants to mess up today. There we go. Stafford, testing, 1, 2, second. So this is not, was not a scheduled live, so I honestly can't say that it's been a successful test earlier. So I'm just gonna have to schedule, like, just keep popping up my lives, I guess. Sorry, I'm not able to schedule them anymore. I just have to wait until it asks me to set the settings. Then once I set the settings, then I'll be able to start seeing some more people pop in. But for those that don't know, YouTube requires all creators to list if their lives or videos are made for kids or not. Same problem. Yep. I think I'm more frustrated, Stafford, because it used to work fine without a hitch. It used to work just fine. I used to start every live. I could schedule 5 lives in the beginning of the week, and I can start each one individually on the day that it needs to. And now it's just creating new streams, popping up new ones, and it's leaving my scheduled as upcoming when I'm showing as live. So either they'll get it together. My app will update, because I don't think I have the newest version of Streamlabs, but I can't figure out how to update it. There we go. No, it's not made for kids. No, do not restrict my videos to viewers over 18 only. Save. And of course you can see on the desk here we do have a couple of really cool things to get into, so I'm kind of excited. We do have our cubes, of course. I do have some really cool things to show you all too. Mrs. 5150, I appreciate you. 1 like, now 3. There we go. I see me, I see you. See, that's so weird because now I can see like stream keys in my analytics and stuff. I wonder if I just have something set wrong. But that's alright, I'll worry about it later. Appreciate everybody being here and popping in, Mrs. 5150. I hope you're doing well. I started doodling for you the other day, Mrs. 5150. Did someone call Ghostbuster? Mary Bear. Hello, it's so good to see you. Giant cube the other day was like 100. Oh my god, that sounds incredible. That would be me on setting. Yeah. So this is what I started with. I scrapped it, but I think this is the design that I'm going with. So, more to come on that. But I got bored, I got frustrated, my marker slipped, and then I was like, you know what, I'll come back to it. 100 Rubik's Cubes. So was it like 100 Rubik's Cubes together and it was like a mural? Or was it like 100 Rubik's Cube, like the size of one cube should have been the equivalent of 100 Rubik's Cubes? Yeah, of course. Of course. You've been a huge supporter, a huge art supporter as well, from darn near the beginning. So it's definitely something that I want to create for you too. And Stafford, I'm going to get one in there for you as well. I'm not as good an artist as you when it comes to drawing caricatures. But we're going to get into a lot of that today, and we're going to see how many characters I can draw. Hungry Hollow, how's it going? 40 puzzle things that you've been doing, but we found them all on one platform. Ooh, I saw that too. They had the giant, massive one, and when I saw that first, I thought all of these connected together to make one giant model, but really it's 5 separate models. You have the 4 individuals that we're building, and then they have one that has all 4 of them in one diorama. Tanner, how you doing? All thanks to Stafford, the reason why for my art love. Excellent, I love that. And I will say about the same. My brother messaged me yesterday, and he was like, hey, are you interested in these? And I think I only sent 3 words. I said, yeah, get them. And he's like, they only let me buy 3, yo, so I bought you 3. So we're going to rip into these, being a gift from my brother. We'll see if we can get some binder love for the PokéGhost. But of course, I certainly do want to have fun with at least 2 of these with all of you, and though the cards inside I'll keep or distribute based on what we pull, as is the gift rule. But I think I'm going to pack battle between 2 of you, and then we're going to open one kind of solo on the other side. So, but we're going to get into these today. 3 bangers incoming. They had Optimus Prime, that's amazing. I saw the Sphinx. They had a 4D puzzle of the Sphinx. Stormtrooper helmet, which is super hard for me not to buy. I got 1 beard hair that's glinting off the light and it's catching my eye. Edwin, how you doing? But let me know, y'all, what are we hoping that I do pull tonight? What do you guys want to see out of Journey Together? Is there a special SIR, a special art rare? I will say that I don't think I own the Ionos Kilowattrel in English, and I know that card kind of follows me around, so. Ancient Mew, how's it going? Hope you're doing well, Ancient Mew. But, as is tradition, y'all, I have 30 binders sitting next to me as well. So we're going to be going through all of that to pull art later. I did have another recommendation come through. Well, I have 2 recommendations come through. And 1 explanation. So, what I will say, go lay down. It is so not time for dinner yet. Alright. Bop, bop, bop. Alright. Cubes. Tell them all what I did today? I did not yet, Nick. I did not. But that's a good story to start. Finally noticed that beard hair. It's been telling my wife about Yeah, that was an awesome video, Matt. You didn't get the note? Well, honestly, everybody probably turned them off after all my tests earlier. They're probably like, I'm turning this off until you can get it together. So it was only after the fact that I'm like, man, I probably had so many alerts going off for so many people. And I apologize, y'all. But yes, story and an explanation. So, Terry T, everybody knows Terry T, he commented on one of my recent artist appreciation shorts, twice actually, stating that he was quite a fan of 0313. And I am also a fan of 0313, and he's like, did you do one on them yet? And I was like, I know I did. I know I did. Let me go back and try and find it. And we are about to do episode 156. 0313's original episode was episode 14. So we do our well in time for a revisit of 0313 with some more modern artwork. Now, something else as well is he mentioned that his daughter was a big fan of a certain artist as well, and that she was getting to be a big fan of Aki, A-K-Y, CG Works, Aki CG Works. Post binder short, I will within 24 hours. Hope everyone is well. Oh yeah, hope everyone is well as well. And yeah, it was a great video, Matt, an awesome poll. I won't spoil it for those wanting to go watch it. But the one thing that I will say about you, Matt, is it looks like you and Dax just have so much fun doing that. And made me start missing my own boy. Alright, let's get you over there. Let's pull this one down, put it here. No. It's gotta go over there. So 0313 we are going to do. Tonight we're going to look through all my binders. I'm going to pull out all 0313 for our revisit, as well as the thank you for Terry T for the recommendation, as well as the explanation. So I'm going to spin off and do a special run of art appreciation shorts, because as you all know, there's a lot of teams of artists that are employed by Pokemon who will go through and you change this. Yeah. Go through and they will together, whether it's one person, multiple people, will design a card together, and the entire team is then credited on the card. Some of these teams include 5-band graphics, the graphics design team by employed by Pokemon. You have your Planeta, which is really interesting because Planeta will at least credit the artist within the team that contributed to the card. But Aki CG Works is actually one of these teams. And so there's not one person that I can credit for it. So what I'm going to do is do a special run of artist appreciation shorts to include all of those teams and explain that these are teams of individuals working on them. Fun fact for those that don't know, a lot of artists that are still around and doing it today actually started working under like 5-band graphics, and then they proceeded to branch off and become solo artists themselves. The list for these teams are so difficult to find. That is so not right. Why did I think that was right? Gotta go over here, little guy. So I'm going to do that, and once again, Terry T, I really appreciate the recommendations and the thought sprout. What's up, Rafa? You watched your video today, too. Hey, Uncle Kev and everyone from Leighton, Layla, and Nana, but she's in the art room still. Excellent. How are you doing today, Leighton and Layla? Alright, get this up in there, and then the last one should be this guy. Come on. There you go. Fall in line. Cube 1. So, that is the explanation as to why Aki CG Works might be put on hold, just so that I can get through some of the revisits, and then I can work on my team structure for Pokemon. In the meantime, we do have quite the interesting story that happened today, and I received a text message from Mr. Nick, and he was sending me a picture of a reverse hollow Moltres from Phantasmal Flames. Now, in my mind, I couldn't imagine Nick actually purchasing Pokemon cards, because, well, that's just not something that we've done in some time. But he said, I found this in the dumpster. I was throwing something away, and I looked inside, and I saw a bunch of empty packs in there, like hundreds of them. Somebody was going ham, and I was like, yeah, it makes sense. That was yesterday they dropped. So he went in, he dived in, and he looked through all the packages just to see what we could see, and he found a reverse hollow Moltres. Of course, Nick is from the times back in Vintage when we used to aim for those holographics. And just, of course, I explained this to him, that I still very much value the reverse holo rare cards, because all they're going to do is appreciate over time. But trust me when I say that we went all through that, Nick, of realizing that the cards that we think are super valuable just maybe aren't so valuable. But I'm telling you, in 20 years, that card is going to be something. Vintage, we're all old, Nick. If it's got a yellow border, it's vintage. Did you even notice that the new cards don't have yellow borders? Oh, that's weird, because I have my full cross already. How did I get a skip on a mirror cube? Let's go. That. This one's got to go there. Let's do this. So I encourage you, Nick, hold on to it. Keep it in that top loader. And put it in a safe, because there's some reverse holos that go for hundreds. There's some that go for 20s. A lot smaller than I remember exactly. Found like hundreds of packs with just hits and holos out of them. They left the bulk. That's exactly the premise for this channel right here. And why we take a second and we look at every single card. I feel like these two aren't right. We're going to put this one here. That looks right. I feel like this has to come here, but then this would come over here, and that would be here. Mew saying hello to everybody. Cat? Unless you're talking to Katrina. Lucky James Eller, how's it going? We don't have anything open quite yet, but hold on tight. Love the yellow borders. Me too, Rafa. Me too, because instantly, I kind of am a fan of the silver borders, solely because anything that has a yellow border suddenly felt that much more old. Even as soon as like Crown Zenith, which was the last Sun and Moon, or the last yeah, last Sun and Moon set. Why am I having such a hard time? Sword and Shield, jeez. Last Sword and Shield set. Crown Zenith, even they have yellow borders, just makes it look that much more. See, this doesn't feel right to me. That's right, but this looks super tiny. I feel like this needs to go up here. Alright. Come on, Mirror Cube. Just give me one. Oh, okay. I guess that is right. See why you should always trust the algorithm? Alright. That. Spin. And solved. Wonder if some of the Pokemon artists do artwork for other cards than Pokemon, like Yu-Gi-Oh or something. Yes and no. Typically, if someone works for the Pokemon company, they will have artworks out there that they do themselves and sell on commission. Some artists are actual, like, special guest artists that they go out and kind of approach and like, hey, you did this manga, do you want to draw a card for Pokemon? And they only have a couple cards throughout, like the Palafin from City and Flame. That's not right. The Palafin, there was an awesome Palafin artwork that he's coming at you. It's all green and pink. I forget which set it's in. It might be Surgeon, but it's definitely in a set. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some research on that one, Mew, because I would be curious to know how the contracts like that work. Because those are direct competitors. So, did the Zard and Magic the Gathering? Yeah. There is a crossover card way back in the day, because before Creatures took over, it was all Wizards of the Coast, and Wizards of the Coast at the time only had Magic card stock. So there is a Wizards of the Coast promo Blastoise on a Magic card stock out there somewhere. Donating them cards to the Ghost channel here. I'm not going to restart my collection with 7 cards from some random set. Absolutely, man. We will take them and we'll throw them in the battle deck. Yeah, that Moltres will go great in the battle of 48. Me, it is cousin Layla. Well, hello. Yeah, we really appreciate that, Nick. We will absolutely take any cards for the channel here. All right, got our orange. That's not right. This has to go over blue. Let's take that out. Let's pull our blue side over. Put it back. There we go. Now we need our red side. There's red. Dope. Okay, that's backwards. So we're gonna drop it down, bring it over, put it up, and bring it back. There. Now we got our red. Now we need our green. Where's our green? There's our green. Same principle. Pull it up. There we go. We got our white cross. No, not the crossover card, but the artist who drew OG Zard and Magic the Gathering. The OG Zard was Mitsuhiro Arita. Although the creator of it was Atsuka Nishida. I'll have to look into it for sure. But that might be because back in the day they were under the same flag of Wizards of the Coast. So maybe artists could draw for multiple cards. But you gave me something to research. I'm also going to have a very human moment here with y'all. So I do want to appreciate all of you for bearing with me while I go through all my financial difficulty that I was telling you about the past couple streams. The one thing that I do want to not really predict, because I still have hope. Because if there's one thing in this world that nobody's going to take from me, is simply hope that I'm going to be able to do something about it. But the end of that story, I did tell you. I did have to pay that full amount of the rent, and that's alright. That's all taken care of, so my rent is paid, and I have a lot of you to thank for that. In doing so, it did leave me in a position where Friday came along, and of course anything borrowed will have to be paid back. So I did pay back everything that I had, as well as my rent, and it did leave me in the negative. And I'm saying this not for support or pity. I'm saying this for transparency, y'all, because next week we might see me streaming a little less. And the reason being is because I have other bills to dish out to, and I'm not able to right now. And so I have a feeling that things are going to start getting turned off or disconnected, even so much as like my editor, my editing software. That program got turned off already. And so you might see some basic shorts coming out, but I'm not going to stop producing content while all this is happening. I just wanted to be transparent that if you don't see me on Monday, Thursday, or Saturday next week, it is solely because I no longer have connection to do it. It has nothing to do with my leaving or want or drive, because you all know you give me life. You are the reason that I do what I do, and I love each and every one of you. And time spent away from you is time I care to replace with time with you. But I will be back twice as strong, and if you believe what I believe, this is the beginning of the end. My time is coming where everything is going to be back on track, and with the help of a lot of you and a lot of outpouring support from the fam, I have everything that I need right now. I do want you all to know that. It's just simply the art of being able to pay it. So it will. What's up, Bone? I hope you're doing well, my friend. It's good to see you. Nice cube. Thank you. We always solve the Rubik's Cube. Loud extra dog, gladly just give it to you. I appreciate that, Mew. And being the person that I am and the ghost heart that I have, even if you had it all, it would be so hard for me to accept it. Because y'all work really, really, really hard for what you do and to maintain our hobby, I do know. My only regret is that the channel is the only thing that truly is kind of taking the back seat while I take care of everything. So as I do giveaways and create things for y'all and the things I'm about to show you, I just want you to know that all of this stuff is coming. All of these packages are going out and they will reach you. That I promise. They're all packed in my little satchel here. I pack them up after every stream. And they will be going out. And I'm going to try and get them out as soon as next week comes around, because midway next week we should be back on the road to positive. So, that being said, I want to make tonight a very special night. I don't know how long we're going to be going, but I want to try and push as long as I can. Because I, owe you guys for Thursday, a little short 2.5 hour stream while we finish the Squirtle. And then I don't know the next time I will be able to confidently be here streaming with y'all. So I want to make the best of it while we have it. Too much money today and yesterday, story of my life. Do what you can, friend, we can wait, I appreciate that. Drew Magic the Gathering, Lumra, Bellow of the Woods, let's go. Michohiro Rita, and I'm so jealous of this story, but Deep Pocket Monster, he was like, oh, Michohiro Rita, yeah, and I was like, wow, he knows some artists, cool. He's like, yeah, I met him, we went jet skiing some years ago when I was at Worlds in Japan. And I'm trying to think to myself, how old is he that he can still jet ski and have a good time? I would very much like to meet this man and know what he, unless he started drawing when he was like 12, he has to be in his 70s at least. I got you, brother. I always hear, I appreciate that. And I saw your message too, Stafford, and I appreciate that. I'll reach out for sure. I just want everybody to know that I am okay, and it is the strength of the Ghost fan community, the financial assistance that y'all have offered to me, whether it be physical or through the donations, as well as at the end of this month, all of my YouTube money should be coming as well. So it literally is just a waiting game. It is a nail that didn't get that last little, and the inspection's got to come and knock it in, that's all. So understand that I'm not going everywhere. I'm continue to be a man of my word, and everything will be going out. That's why we're going to limit the amount of giveaways that we do tonight, y'all. We're going to create some art, we're going to open some packs and battle. Really, we're just here to have some fun while we look through some of the artwork. And then with time, and I'm thinking around the holiday, like the turn of the new month in December, I think I'm going to plan something, and I think I want to call it the 12 Days of Christmas, or something on those words, because everybody remembers the Christmas Carol. Bone, I haven't seen Bone in here in some time, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to solve the cube one more time for Mr. Bone. But when we do go into December, I think I want to have a tournament style with a lot of free giveaways and nice little things that we can give out. Ghost Miss. Okay, I like it. I like it. Yeah, it's a nice bear, and definitely like the Mew Mewtwo card he did. Oh yeah. 12 boos of Ghost Mist. I like that if boo also didn't mean something a little negative, like boo. We could do the 12 Ghosts of Christmas. I don't know, something clever and witty will come to me. Keep them coming though. Keep them coming though. We'll find that perfect one that it's just yes. But with some of those, what I wanted to do was I did want to put up some of those wooden cards, and I did want to give a huge shout out to Mr. Brangus McGee. I'm still also waiting to see one person here, and that is Miss Kara. But Brangus went ahead and sent through a couple more wooden cards, and we might take a look at those tonight. And I say might because it's gonna drive you guys banana sandwich. That's why. You know how that feels? I work seasonal, and because of injury last year I had to fight for unemployment. This year I'm getting a ton of stuff pressed to sell as soon as possible to hold over a little bit. Exactly. Look at my last comment. Sorry, James. I will. Scrolling back, scrolling back. I was thinking of starting collecting them original Harry Potter TCG cards from back in the day. I think it's a passing nostalgia, though. Maybe. It might be, Nick. Just hold on to it. I see one that was removed, James. Give me a second. Unless I scrolled way too far back. Yeah, I'm sorry, James. I don't see a comment from you. Did you accidentally remove it? Because I see one that was accidentally deleted or taken back. Phone's at 1%, I'll be back. I see you out. Unless it was that far back, James. I apologize, brother. Yeah, all I see is you typing in exclamation point ghost and then a removed comment. I'm sorry, man. And, yep, got the live chat on, too. Yeah, I'm sorry. If you wouldn't mind reposting it, I would appreciate that. Broly Brol is live. Mama Ghost. A little bit up, it's not that far. I hope you open the brown gift I sent you. That one specifically. Oh, for me? There's one in there. It says no peeking. That one? Wow. Okay, yeah, we can, I mean, if you want, we can open that tonight. Bone, Maddie, I spent too much money. Even I don't think my eyes are that bad, James. I don't think it came through on my side. Does anybody see James's comment? You'll see the pic. I'll do that, for sure. And I say do it, Nick. Nostalgia or not, those are pretty cool. Maddie! I hope you're doing well. Yep, nice cube. Grr! I don't like that. Black Bolt 6-pack collection box. My son is excited. Let's go. I'm excited for you. 6-pack collection box. Was that the one with the binder in it? Purple Moon! That is so cool. Best of luck with you on those polls too, man. Especially Black Bolt. You could pull that Dan Chow Zekrom. Alright. So, I was just fiddling, y'all. We'll do this. And then I will go in and get that, and we'll do that, Rafa. I had no idea. Just give me one quick second. But yeah, that's going to be fun. And maybe, I'm putting a maybe on this, because I mentioned that I wanted to slow down just a skosh on the giveaways while we get everything out. But if you would like, Rafa, due to this being Saturday, we can actually give one of those away if you would like. And then I also have the I also have the treasure here, and I'm gonna show it to him. I don't have food allergies, no. Absolutely, alright. Then yeah, we will do that. But full disclosure, y'all, it will come out with the rest of it, so it's not something that's going to be shipping out tomorrow or anything. But something else I'm going to do is with these tins, because they are important to the product, I'm getting bubble mailers also that are wide enough to support them, so that I can start sending the whole tin. So while those arrive and get here, of course we have to wait for everything else to prioritize and take care of, but I want to make sure that I can start sending these tins out to all of you. Let's get this one out of here. Alright, let's stop messing around. This one here, let's pull it over here, let's pull this one here, drop that one down there. Whoa. This one's got to go over here. Do it that way. That should be our 2 layers. Gonna grab this and pop. Get our yellow cross up top. Find our sides that match these two. So we're gonna do this little move. Gonna get them all aligned just like that. And then we are going to find our corner that matches. None of them do. Gonna do our little throwback algorithm. Matching corner there. One more time. Should put it right. Red. That one's got to be blue. And that is a cube solved. Should be the end of this month, right around the 26th. Do I collect cubes? So I wouldn't say that I do. What I am interested in is getting more cubes, because I solved this one too. This is called a mirror block. And the cool thing about this, it's actually a shape-shifting puzzle. So it will actually get out of shape, and you have to solve it based on size instead of color. So I've been practicing with this one and this one, but yeah, any 3x3 puzzles, I'm all for it. There we go. I'm lost and fascinated at the same time. In fact, there's a really cool mirror block made by Rubik's, and I want to get it. There's two different versions, because one is a standard Rubik's Cube color on a mirror block. So just like this, except all the colors would be where they are. And to me, that defeats the purpose of the mirror cube, right? Because if you have all the colors there, it's easy to find out where they go. But I recently saw a mirror block that was completely jumbled with all the 6 colors in a perfect cube form. But you could solve it in a scramble and make all the sides the same color and then solve it back. So there's two ways to solve it. That one fascinated me. I want to get a ghost cube, not to be punny, but the ghost cube looks insanely neat. I have been working on the 4x4, but I feel like that's just a whole bunch of new algorithms and more time, because the more that you add, the bigger the cube, the more time it's going to take to solve, and to the point where sometimes it'll take 20 minutes to solve a cube, and that's the fastest time. You get into the 9x9, 7x7s. There's also a void cube. The void cube is a little bit added challenge because there's a hole all the way through it on all sides, so there's no center caps. So you don't really know where your colors need to start. You just have to kind of figure it out as you go. And then I wanted to start getting some character cubes too. You know, like have little Spider-Man head. But it is my aspiration, you know, to make a speed cube just like this one. And I mean, I guess this is something that not many people get to really see. I might have made it too tight. Yeah, I think I made it too tight. You should be able to take these apart. And I was going to pop out the center block so y'all could see, but I think I made the tension too tight, so the pieces are too tight together. Solving one about 10 years ago. Now I need to solve the mystery of where I put it. I love that. I'm still waiting for the day I walk into an office and there's a scrambled cube on the desk and I just pick it up and swab it out. Alright, so I will grab that in a second, Rafa, but I did want to share with all of y'all because honestly I have no idea. 1, if anybody would be interested in this. 2, wouldn't recommend eating it. And 3, how to get it there, which, you know, and then there's always, should I keep them separate? Should I keep them together? But Rafa sent a piece of history to the channel. I know, right? Now you're really curious. And I need to know if anybody's ever seen these. There you go, Char. Looks just like you, buddy. Looks just like you. It would turn out that cube is hiring test and you now have been given a job. Yeah, exactly. That is great popcorn. Seeing the original, not those. So cool. Yeah, Pirate's Booty has been around forever. Same price, too. They never increase their prices. Pirate's Booty is the way to go. But I've never known them to, like, license themselves or align themselves with Pokemon. Hey, Uncle Brangus, I hope you're doing well. I have the wrappers for them. The GameStop I got Pokemon ZA from had them and other snacks. There you go. So they might be GameStop exclusive, Joe. But I just thought that these were the coolest looking things. And of course, I'm a very collector. Like when Star Wars was doing their Pepsi promo back in the day with Episode 1, I had every single bottle of soda. Glad you're doing well, Brangus. We're just going through. Rafa sent these through with his last package and his mystery tins that he sent. And so I was just showing them off and sharing, wondering if anybody has ever seen these Pirate Booty stamped promotion. Oh yeah, they're really good. There we go. And of course, would it really be a Pokemon promotion? Who are we missing? Who does Pokemon love to promote? Who's that Pokemon? There's one more. Who could it be? I wish. That would be the ultimate trifecta. Unfortunately, your wife is right. But now it doesn't seem so cool because Mewtwo would be badass. But it's Pikachu. Hey, is that the great Hambino? How are you doing, Hambino? It's good to see you, fam. Did you ever finish your Southern Island set? Jigglypuff has seen from above. Jigglypuff has seen from above. It's Clefairy. No. One and only. Excellent. I love that. It's good to see you, fam. Please hang around. We're going to be getting into some artwork. We'll do some giveaways. We're going through some contributions Rafa sent to the channel. So I'm trying to figure out what to do with these, y'all, because there is 5 per set. He actually sent me 2. Sent me 2 sets, so I have 2 of every print. And if these are things... Southern Islands in English! Let's go, Hambino. There's a handful of people on Earth that can say that. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. So let me know in the chat, is this something that you would like? If you won, would you want them all, or would you be okay with just the one you like? Let me know in the chat, y'all, because I'm going to try and incorporate these, so. Do with what you like. I appreciate that, fam. I might hold on to one set. I don't know. Glad to hear you're doing well. Now I just need the movie, right? Now I just need the Pokemon movie with Pokemon Pirates Booty? Come on. Plus, it's a Pokemon product that says booty. How cool is that? Alright. So, just wanted to share those, Rafa. Super appreciate you, fam. And then, of course, I saw your last email, Brangus. But, what I did want to kind of ask is, would you mind if I showed off the pouch from Lost in the Wood? I will keep a set for myself, Rafa. I appreciate you, fam, because I am all about it. I've got Faygo bottles up there, like food collectibles for whatever reason. I love complete sets, so. Even the Burger King Star Wars toys, I've got them in my closet. They're all wrapped up, and I've got them all. Dealer's choice. I'm doing well when I'm with all of you. I was explaining, over the past couple weeks, finances have been a little tough, and my rent's been giving me the whole runaround, so... I was hoping you would. Hoping you would. I see what you did there. And then after that, I'll grab that brown package, Rafa. But I did receive a package from Brangus McGee. So everybody, huge shout out to Brangus. Not only did he send a couple more of these wooden cards, but we finally have the branding, y'all. Boom! Lost in the Wood Co. handcrafted product. There you go. And I am so happy this came in. So we do have the product. There's a business card in here as well that I just dropped, but we are going to show off the two because one was sent for someone. We're going to hold off until they're here. And what I will do is remind y'all that I do have these from the first batch. He picked these up at a card show. That's where it all started. And these will be given away in the future. I'm thinking we might even incorporate these into my 12 Christmas days. But I'm thinking of holding on to this one for a big old milestone. But with the Ninetales, Brangus, Matt, are you sitting down? We've got the Squirtle. Oh my god. Awesome, right? But I think this next one is fixing to break the internet. Very clean, right? And do you know what I love most about these? Yeah, it kind of does. Looks like he's got a mouthful of marbles. But I love this tagline down here. They always add, made for artistic purposes only, given as a gift. And that is my vow to y'all. We're going to give them away. Ernie! It's good to see you, Ernie. But this one, I think everybody's got to sit down. For all the Sean Bowdens, Ryan Trans, the Psyduck lovers out there. Wizards of the Coast Pokemon can't stand. That is true. They are bubbles, yes. We've got the Psyduck from Fossil. My life. You like Psyduck? My favorite, exactly. And this is also the one that, with the art in the background, there's actually a little fish, and I'm calling it a Tatsugiri. It's a Tatsugiri alt-art. And, yes, I know what you're thinking. They did the back too. And it is engraved. So these are absolutely beautiful. Brangus, cannot thank you enough. This is the future right here. So tell your friends, sub up, and join us for the holidays, because we're going to get real crafty with these, y'all. Perfect execution on the Psyduck, right? Ooh, shiny. Beautiful. So, really appreciate that. What I really like is that they come in a nice little burlap, little sack. The little wooden tag on there. Lost in the Wood Co. Huge shout out to all of you. And what I'll do is, now that I have your info, I'll go ahead and post it in the description of the channel, the live as well. And I'll post it on the channel page too. And then I was going to wait for her to show up. Maybe she'll show up tonight, maybe not. $17 likes, let's go. Got 17 of y'all in here, the math be mathin', y'all. So, we're just going to go. And I'll let you guys decide who that's for, and then when she pops up, we'll unveil it to her as well. I do know that she's gonna lose her mind. CBC, how is it going? Brangus, super appreciate you, fam, for that. this. Let's see if we can set up something like this. Yeah. There we go. Oh, it's not important, Matt. If she pops in, she pops in. If not, I know that she's wasn't feeling too well last night, so I'm just hoping she's feeling a little bit better. Now, my pleasure. Bringing us, you are a hell of a human being, and Nate and I were working on a package for you as well. Alright, give me 1 second, y'all. Just gonna grab something. And y'all can enjoy the greatest Jeff Hardy shirt ever. Alright, so in Rafa's package, I had this sitting in there. Not much CBC. Waiting patiently into the custom car sent out, received. This here, Rafa, is this what you were talking about? No peeking, use the pen. Live action, I'm enjoying it very much. I'm thinking about just doing that. Yep, alright. So we're gonna go ahead and rip open it now. And the magic pen. Do I need to use the magic pen on the outside of the package? Oh, let me get my blade. Blade. Ready to die. Use the swords. Try and see. I will do that just now. I'm gonna try and cut the tape without ripping the paper so that I don't spoil anything. Just to get the pen out. And there is something wrapped around it. The season of One Piece Live is coming out March 10th. Let's go. Shuni! It's good to see you. Lurkin, that is totally permitted. I appreciate you being here. We're opening a gift from Rafa. And it says, this is a magical pen. Try it on the box. Okay. We will do that. Oh. Oh, is it invisible ink? Okay. Let me get this other tape done so that I can look at the package uninterrupted. There we go. Alright. Made me think cotton candy at first. That's funny. Let's see. It says Po King. No, Po King. Like Edgar Allan. Gonna find secrets. Let's see. Nothing on the back. Open it! Alright, I'll open it. Alright, here we go. Thank you, Rafa. I appreciate you, fam. Maybe dim the lights a bit? Maybe. You could, go total darkness. No, that's too dark. Alright. What is this? Holy moly. You have got to be kidding me. That is absolutely incredible. Dombeck. Somebody named Dombeck owned it. Doubleday. Copywritten 1966. This is incredible, Rafa. Doubleday. Well, I think it's only right that we read something right now. What do you guys think? Ooh, Tales of Mystery and Horror. We read The Murders of Rue Morgue, The Black Cat, Telltale Heart, The Purloined Letter, Humor and Satire, Flights and Fantasies, Gordon Pym of Nantucket, let's go. The Poems. Let's read one we're really familiar with, and I want to read it as it was written in 1966 and see if there's any discrepancies. Now I have them all, absolutely. This is going to come in so handy. I love how these are out. Wow, look at this. This is like classic poetry book. Classic. But with ambiance. I could do that. There's The Sleeper. We read The Sleeper just the other night. Alright. We are going to read The Valley of Unrest. Once it smiled a silent dell where the people did not dwell. They had gone unto the wars, trusting to the mild-eyed stars, nightly from their azure towers to keep watch above the flowers, in the midst of which all day the red sunlight lazily lay. Now each visitor shall confess the sad valley's restlessness. Nothing there is motionless. Nothing save the airs that brood over the magic solitude. By no wind are stirred those trees that palpitate like the chilling seas. Around the misty Hebrides, by no wind those clouds are driven, that rustle through the unquit heaven. Uneasily from the morn till even, over the violets that there lay, the myriad types of the human eye, over the lilies that wave. And weep above the nameless gravel, they wave from out their fragrant tops. Eternal dew comes down in drops, they weep. From off their delicate stems, perennial tears descend in gems. Edgar Allan Poe. Guide you through the pentameter all the way with each stanza is present. I love it. It's so easy to read. We got to do it. Sorry, y'all. You're more than welcome to take a break or grab some water, but I'm going to read The Raven. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as if someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. "Only this and nothing more." Distinctly I remember it was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the morrow, vainly I had sought to borrow from my book's surcease of sorrow Sorrow for the lost Lenore, for the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels name Lenore, nameless here, forevermore. And the silken, sad, uncertain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me, filled me with fantastic terrors never felt before, so that now, to still the beating of my heart, I stood repeating, "'Tis some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. Some late visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. This it is, and nothing more." Presently my soul grew stronger, hesitating then no longer. "Sir," said I, "or madam, truly your forgiveness I implore. But the fact is I was napping, and so gently you came rapping, and so faintly you came tapping, tapping at my chamber door, that I scarce was sure I heard you." Here I opened wide the door. Darkness there, and nothing more. Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. But the silence wasn't broken, and the stillness gave no token, and the only word there spoken was the whispered word, "Lenore?" This I whispered, and an echo murmured back the word, "Lenore." Merely this, and nothing more. Back into the chamber turning, all my soul within me burning, soon again I heard it tapping somewhat louder than before. "Surely," said I, "surely that is something at my window lattice. Let me see then what thereat is, and this mystery explore. Let my heart be still a moment, and this mystery explore. 'Tis the wind, and nothing more." Open here I flung the shutter, when with many a flirt and flutter, in there stepped a stately raven of the saintly days of yore. Not the least obeisance made he, not a minute stopped or stayed he, but with mien of lord or lady perched above my chamber door, perched upon a bust of Pallas just above my chamber door, perched and sat, and nothing more. Then this ebony bird beguiling all my sad fancy into smiling by the grave and stern decorum of the continents it wore. "Thou thy crest art shorn and shaven, thou," I said, "art sure no craven, ghastly, grim, and ancient raven, wandering from the nightly shore. Tell me, what thy lordly name is on the night's Plutonian shore." Quoth the raven, "Nevermore." Much I marveled this ungainly fowl to hear discourse so plainly, though its answer little meaning, little relevancy bore, for we cannot help agreeing that no living human being ever yet was blessed with seeing bird above his chamber door, bird or beast upon the sculpted bust above his chamber door, with such a name as Nevermore. But the raven, sitting lonely on the placid bust, spoke only that one word, as if his soul in that one word he did outpour. Nothing farther than he uttered, not a feather than he fluttered, till I scarcely more than muttered, "Other friends have flown before. On the morrow he will leave me as my hopes have flown before." Then the bird said, "Nevermore." Startled at the stillness broken by a reply so aptly spoken, "Doubtless," said I, "what it utters is its only stock and store, caught from some unhappy master, whom unmerciful disaster followed fast and follows faster, till his songs one burden bore, till the dirges of his hope that melancholy burden bore of nevermore." But the raven still beguiling all my fancy into smiling, straight I wheeled a cushioned seat in front of bird and bust and door. Then upon the velvet sinking, I betook myself to linking fancy unto fancy, thinking what this ominous bird of yore, what this grim, ungainly, ghastly, gaunt, and ominous bird of yore meant in croaking, "Nevermore." This I sat engaged in guessing, but no syllable expressing, to the fowl whose fiery eyes now burned into my bosom's core. This and more I sat divining, with my head at ease reclining on the cushion's velvet lining with the lamplight gloated o'er, but whose velvet violet lining with the lamplight gloating o'er she shall press, nevermore. Then, methought, the air grew denser, perfumed from an unseen censer, swung by seraphim, whose footfalls tinkled on the tufted floor. "Wretch," I cried, "thy God hath lent thee, by these angels he hath sent thee, respite, respite and nepenthe from thy memories of Lenore. Quaff, oh quaff, this kind nepenthe, and forget this lost Lenore." Quoth the raven, "Nevermore." "Prophet," said I, "thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, Whether tempers sent or whether tempest tossed thee here ashore, desolate yet all undaunted, on this desert land enchanted, on this home by horror haunted, tell me truly, I implore, is there balm in Gilead? Tell me, I implore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, by that heaven that bends above us, by that God we both adore, tell this soul with sorrow laden, if within the distant Aden it shall clasp a sainted maiden whom the angels name Lenore, clasp a rare and radiant maiden whom the angels name Lenore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Be that word our sign of parting, bird or fiend, I shrieked upstarting. Get thee back into the tempest, in the night's Plutonian shore. Leave no black plume as a token of that lie thy soul hath spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken. Quit the bust above my door. Take thy beak from out my heart, and take thy form from off my door. Quoth the raven, nevermore. And the raven, never flitting, still is sitting, on the pallid bust of Pallas just above my chamber door, and his eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that is dreaming, and the lamplight o'er him streaming throws his shadow on the floor, and my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted nevermore. Rafa, that's not Raven, it's a Murkrow. I love it. Rafa, thank you so much for this. We're going to get so many more nights in reading out of Edgar Allan Poe now, and I won't have to worry if my Kindle's charged or not. So with that, I really appreciate that. Love that poem. I appreciate that, James. It's one of my favorites too, and I like how he's even featured on the cover. See? Came in at a great time. What's up, Heather? I hope you're doing well. This is a gift from Raphilosophy. He sent it in a package that he also sent a bunch of mystery tins in for all of you. And I figured it was only right we crack it open and start reading. It's nice to read along with you too. You liked having that? Yeah. I might start doing more of that. Like, I would love to get my words in front of you all as I'm reading so you can see what I'm reading. It's the thickest book I own. Aww. Rafa, I appreciate that, man. I'm gonna take such good care of this. Like, you have no idea. We're gonna take really good care of that. And even the pages are all cut unevenly. And I love that too. We had to memorize parts of it in his English class. Oh yeah? I think I got it down pat pretty good now. There's only one part that really gets me lost, and it's that desert land enchanted by that home by horror haunted. Tell me truly, I implore. Because it, like, undaunted and enchanted don't really rhyme in my mind, so it's hard to keep the pentameter going. But I like it. This is probably one of the best gifts that I had in my recent memory. Thank you, Rafa. I really appreciate you, man. There you go. He was only 40 years old. Edgar Poe was orphaned at an early age and adopted by John Allen of Richmond, Virginia, whose name he added to his own. After a quarrel with his stepfather, he enlisted briefly in the army and won an appointment to West Point. But he was temperamentally unfitted for military life and was dismissed for breaking the rules. His aunt, Miss Clem of Baltimore, took him in, and in 1836 he married his young cousin, Virginia Clem. Meanwhile, he launched his literary career with publication of verses in Boston and New York. For a time, he served as editor in the Southern Literary Messenger. But heavy drinking, which by now had become chronic with him, cost him the position. He successfully edited 2 other well-known literary periodicals, in one respect as a critic at the same time that his poems and short stories were attracting wide notice both in the U.S. and abroad. The death of his beloved wife in 1847 was a blow from which he did not really recover till he died in Baltimore in 1849. Breaking the law, breaking the law. Thank you, Rafa. I'm going to put this up right now. It's going in the book corner. And now I'm going to feed my dog real quick while I'm standing up. gonna have to coexist, though. Can we share a space? Okay. You're okay. I'll scoot in. You're fine. There's like all of 3 feet between the wall and my chair. And then this, I noticed, is the pen that writes the ink, is that in here too, Rafa? Did I miss anything on the book? That is Jeff Hardy, the charismatic enigma. I don't want to break it. Yep. Haha! Excellent. And is this just a black light? The charismatic enigma. On the outside of the box. Like the big box? Or this little box? Because I did see the Po. It says no poking. Yep, black light. Excellent. Alright, I'm going to run this over one more time, and then I'm going to go check the other box real quick. But you're not lying, man. This was fun. This is fun. And I might even have fun with this as well. I might draw on some energies, and y'all might have to pick the one with the mark. Maybe. Careful with that thing. Let's see. Sorry. You better hurry up. Appreciate you, Rafa, and you gave me a cool little tool also. I get to play with y'all with that. There we go. That's super cool. I like it. I'm gonna hold on to that too. Alright. Even keeping the little note attached to it. On everything as is. He's on my box, Kitty, and it's the first time I've introduced someone else. Excellent. I love it. How's your week been? Did you learn anything interesting, Leighton and Layla? That is a great question. We will definitely be seeing this in the future. I want to have some fun with that. I was going to think of, like, signing it on the cards themselves, but then unless you have a black light, y'all wouldn't be able to see it. Speaking of Lost in the Wood Co., I have my own. Got my own little Mimikyu. Alright, and I think got 19 people here. Yeah, alright, let's do it. Something else that I went ahead and grabbed while I was in there is we are going to do this probably towards the end. Could do one for myself. And I picked the one that not only had one of my favorite artists on the front, but one of my favorite Pokemon. So, let me know towards the end. We're going to give away another Raphilosophy tin. We're going to start that now, and I do have quite a few more, too, so appreciate you, Rafa, sending them through. Oh, not yet, Heavy D. We're going to run this one at the end. What we're going to do next is I think I want to get into these sleeves here, so we'll battle the Iono packs with each other. So these were a gift from my brother, so the cards inside will be going towards my binder, but figured we could pack battle between y'all for a hit card out of the hit box and an autograph card, of which we haven't done any today. So Winner will also get to decide which energy we start with. There is also somebody that I did want to go through and pull out some cards for their born day. Big fan of Clodsire, so we're going to be going through some binders while we look through the art for 0313 and see if we can find some Clodsire dupes for birthday. And yeah, that's what we'll do. So, winner of this will not only get the hit out of the hit card, they'll get to choose excuse me, the energy and the design that goes on it, and then we'll jump right into that. 22 likes, let's go. What's going on, Void? Oh, I know the Rafa. And that's exactly why, because nobody says, oh, the thing's from Rafa. They say the Rafa tin, so I want to make sure the tins come with them. So, before I start this giveaway, full disclaimer, it's going to take me a little bit to get this out to you. Want to make sure that I get the bubble mailer big enough for the tin while I take care of all my other personal stuff's happening, so... but this is going to be for the hit card. Pack battle and hit card. The Rafa tin will be the end of stream giveaway. And go ahead and get in there now. Exclamation point Ghost. Cooking with Layla and Nana. Stir fry chicken. Dinner butter chicken for Layla and me. Composing song for Christmas. Ah, let's go. I would love to hear a Christmas song from y'all. Tanner getting on in there. Everybody now, you can exclamation point Ghost and make sure that you are live. And what I feel that I'm going to do is I'm going to rip this one for me. Just for entertainment value, give that little shot of serotonin, and did want to give a huge shout out to Mike. Brother Mike dropped these off for me. Found them when he was out and about in the wild. He didn't mention how much, but as he bought them in store, I can only imagine that MSRP. This could be... And so far I feel alive. Ghost, 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 ghost. Everybody getting in. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you bearing with me while we got through, not got through, but got to go through all of the cool stuff that both Brangus and Raphilosophy sent through for y'all. Just finished dinner, I'm stuffed. Let's go. Any predictions on what we're going to see out of here? This one's just for funsies. I've only got the 3 packs, but we're going to pack battle those 2. Butter chicken does sound good. And I agree, it's super nice of you to cook for your Nana. A Pokemon card. Ooh, Stafford might be onto something here. Right. Cody's. Big hugs, I appreciate that. And let Victoria know that we all miss her and hope she's doing well. Darker Bunnies! It's good to see you, brother. I hope you're doing well. Energy fighting. Alright, got some electric. Let's see if we can summon the Shredder gang up in here. Lechonk, shout out Kiddio by Okachiki. Cubone, shout out little Cubone. This is by Mugi Hamada. Mugi Hamada. And I don't know, it just seems like he looks really big in this picture. Like, he might just be coming out of a little hole in the wall, but it looks like he's coming out of a cave. I forgot to turn the music back on. My bad. Joel Tick. That is by Yori Suzuki. Pokemon and Flowers. Yo, Larvesta. Looking pretty sick. That is by Kyoko Yamamoto. Gonna see if we can find any 303. 0303. 0313. Jeez. Got the Toad School. That is by Masako Tome. Joltik is sick. And Larvesta going after the bugs. Darmanitan. Ends cards just look great by Nagimisu. Appreciate that, Purple Moon. So much for Layla and myself, so cooking dinner for Nana on the weekend is not too bad to do. You're such a great kid, Layton. You too, Layla. We've got the redeemable ticket. Redeemable for what? First reverse is a Whalmer. Looking happy as ever. By Shinya Masuno. Shinya Masuno. Shunchiro Gunjima. Got the Corvusquire. Gorgeous artwork with the light coming through. And the whirlwind, his wind effect. Alright. And we are ending with Woo-doo. Double Hops Double by Ryota Miriyama. Its majestic horns are meant only to impress the opposite gender. They never use these in battle. Well, that seems foolish, doesn't it? Sorry. It knew you were coming. Doubles. Doubles. Get in there, Lori! Exclamation point ghost. We're gonna do a pack battle for a hit card. As these were the gift from the brother. We're gonna use these for some binder love. But we are gonna battle it out. Doubles. Doubles, 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 doubles. Yeah. I'll even let the winner decide if they want to sub out the electric for the crystallized electric. Ooh. One membership by Brangus, appreciate that. Rafa, I saw your thing come through too, man. I can't thank you enough for that. Really appreciate it. E.T. and Eevee scooping that up. Let's go. Alright. That was fun. Good little palate cleanser. I agree. Darker bunnies, I agree. That's why I always say, like, even so much as Scarlet and Violet base is like one of the best base sets ever when it comes to art. My coffee's cold. I'm gonna warm that up. Make sure we get in there, y'all. Exclamation point ghost. Got 70 in there. Only been open for about 6 minutes, so we might try and find some 0313 cards or some Clodsire cards for the birthday boo. As I would love to go through and hunt through each and every one, we are going to have a little bit of assistance. Thanks to the almighty internet. There we go. TV, nice snipe to a great cousin. I agree. I agree. Thank you, Uncle Brangus. It's the best I could do for Nana. Just trying to make things a little easier for her. She's a little withdrawn at the moment. Understandable. And you're doing such a great job, Leighton. Just keep it up. What's up, homies? When did you get monetized? I'm usually asleep when... So that happened, I would say at the end of October, like a week before my birthday it happened. And then I had a hiccup. And I had to cancel my monetization while I got everything switched over properly. And then that came back shortly thereafter, about 30 days later. But yeah, I appreciate that, Heather. Appreciate your support as always, and so glad you were able to catch one and be awake while you do it. I knew there was a reason I went live early. Got 24 likes already. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And trust me when I say that there's some very incredible people here in this chat right now. And it would not even be possible that the ghost wouldn't be here if not for them. They were the ones that made me not only believe in ghosts, but believe in myself. To keep on going, keep creating, keep bringing you all the artwork, the shorts, and being consistent with it. And for that, I am forever grateful. And me, the man of every word, is at a loss of them. So, I really, really appreciate it, guys. Tell Nana we love her, and if she needs anything, to let us know indeed. Well said, Brangus, and you know if we got it, you got it. Heather, coming into the Spirit Gang. Appreciate you, Heather. Can we get Heather X's channel dropped in here? Can we do that for our cousin? Make some great content. Heather turned green! Normally that's not a yay thing, but in this case it is. Yay! Turning green! Alright. Got that. I need to do this, otherwise I'm just going to be shooting myself in the foot. Alright. Oh, how funny would it be if we pulled a Paldean Clodsire EX in this journey together? That would be funny. Paldean Fates, Obsidian Flames. Have the baby cards. Let's rock. And while we go through Paldean Fates and Obsidian Flames, we'll also look for 0313. And curious if Terry T is going to be coming in. Does she really want any more subs? Her count is currently... Oh no, somebody get her at least one. Beautiful. Assume that she has any particular preference or superstitions. Yeah, exactly. I'm actually quite grateful that it came and went for me. Like, I didn't even see the number come through. And that's only because I'm slightly superstitious. Had a pet tarantula named Terry. You did. You did. Too late, we broke that curse. Excellent. Not what I was looking for. I was just looking for this one. Yikes. So, for those that didn't see when I was unveiling them, Rafa also sent me the Pirate's Booty Pokemon set. Got two, so I'm keeping one for myself, but there's a print of Squirtle, Charmander. I think there's a Bulba in there, but they're Pirate Booty. Hungry Hollow getting in there. But this, no one can fix it. We'll just take it one day at a time. I appreciate you. Leighton and Layla, one day at a time, and that's always the best way forward. Oh my god, yeah, the Pirate's Booty, there is a Squirtle. And I don't know, were you in here, Matt, when I was showing off Brangus's contributions to the holiday giveaways coming up? Yeah, you were here. You were here. Because you asked if you wanted me to get the other in here. I'm just going to keep these out in case she does. Got these two. So we're just going to take these like this. Just like that. Use each other. Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll just keep moving them around. Helps knowing there are people here that support her. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love that side. I know it. I know it. We knew this one would probably be the one that breaks it. But join us in the as this month wraps up and we get into the holiday months, y'all, we're gonna do a special event, like a 12 days thing. I'm working on creativity now, but we're probably going to be going, and we're gonna give these 3 away here during that event. So, oh yeah, these aren't mine. These are going to all of you, courtesy of Brangus. You can visit this mat if you would like. This is who makes them. Lost in the Wood Co. We finally got the branding for them, thanks to Brangus. I like the Mimikyu too. Amazing, right? Absolutely amazing. And I love that they kind of speak right to my heart, because they do state specifically that it's only given as a gift. And so that's what we wanted to do, is we wanted to come together and gift you all some wooden cards. So, oh, well, certainly wouldn't say no to that, Brangus. I appreciate you. They have a website. Yes, they do. I believe it's an Etsy shop, though, so you can find them on Etsy at Lost in the Wood Co. Very impressive. So intricately carved. And not only that, y'all, because these ones here, as they were purchased at the card show, were wrapped in the cellophane. And when I opened the Mimikyu, like, my whole house just smelt of wood. It was great. Insta also? Just Googles. It might be Insta also. They might be on Instagram as well, but I know that they sell primarily out of their Etsy shop. I'll let her know. Nana's doing her Christmas paintings for family members, is helping her focus with other things for now. I love it. Googled. But let me know, y'all, if you're able to find some. Ancient Muse sending a membership, and Hard J sniping that membership. Let's go. That's awesome. That is awesome. Alright. Should pack that up. Don't want to lose that. And we were looking for Paldean Fates and Obsidian Flames. Wondering if I should take my break. No, I'll take my breaks. Yeah. Grand total of binders we have here right now, y'all, 25. 25 binders. And that's the one I need. We're going to start here. And we're looking for 0313, as well as Cloudsire. It would be smarter to look up 0313. But Lori, pulling these cards to throw in your package. Got to be kidding. Adam Jones. I hope you're doing well. I've been trying not to let Big Girl see the new Mimikyu or turn it. Reverse Hollow, and I sleeved it. Let's go, Darker Bunnies. That's awesome. Great price also. Yeah, they're not too badly compared, so it would be really cool, because I think they're a smaller type business, and so it would be really cool if we got them a little bit more traffic. Well, I struck out there, didn't I? Sure did. But we can look for 0313. That's why we're in Boundaries Crossed, because I'm fairly certain that he would have done some things. And of course, this is on the recommendation from Terry T. It's her mom, she gets at least 2 or 3 Mimikyu, something a month from me, remember that? Duplicate. I can't believe that, actually, that I don't have a regular baby Clodsire in Paldean Fates. That just seems odd to me. Gotta love the side-loaded binders, doesn't matter which way they load. Alright. Yeah, that's what I thought. So what I'm gonna do, I might have to get into my bulk here, and we can do that tonight, but for now, this is an 0313. These are just Clodsires we're pulling out, as someone's having a little birthday, one of Lori's kids, and the little boo kind of is gaga for Clodsire. So I'm going to try and find these as well, because I know that I've ripped so much obsidian. Alright, I ripped a lot of obsidian. It's probably in the big white boxes, we'll get them. And if not, I'll rip them out of the PC. You only get one birthday every single year. I will get that Marshadow. It will be mine. Oh yes, it will be mine. Alright. No, maybe. Maybe. I know I don't have that one though. Order Charizard, Blastoise, and the secret pick. Ooh. Link again for all of you. Appreciate you for doing that, Rafa. Thank you for that. My chat's catching up. Standard Funko Square. Next week, putting in another order Charizard, Blastoise, and a secret pick. Let's go. Super sweet tattoo. Putting together birthday bags right now. Excellent. Of course, all for giveaways on Kev's stream. Yeah, absolutely. And really appreciate that. That's going to make the holidays. I just had this idea like as we were starting stream, so yeah, I'm going to certainly let you know all my plans with that, Brangus, but I really appreciate you, man. 30 feet or lower. Frame rate's high. Is anything happening on your side? Am I laggy or anything? Y'all still hear me? All 3 starters is amazing, yep. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Cherry one is nice, but a little pricey for me. Yeah, and even just seeing that opening page on their website of just all 151, like it's mind-blowing. Yeah, I want to find at least one card by 313 so we can get that going. We could very well work backwards. Okay, okay. We'll work backwards. That's the ghost I know and remember. All good here, Uncle Kev? Excellent. There we go. That's 0313. Opponents that get drawn in by Its adorable behavior come away with stinging scratches from its claws and a stinging pride from its laughter. So he's a little punk is what he is. But more impressively, I swear we pulled it. I guess we didn't. But he did the Meteor art rare from Paradox Rift as well. I thought we pulled it. Maybe I was thinking of the Veluza. But super, super great set, Paradox Rift. We're gonna get back into Obsidian real quick. We're gonna pull out a fan favorite. Oh, that would explain it. Had to get through the best set ever, Shrouded, to get to my Obsidian. No shot. I don't have it. I don't have Vulpix from Obsidian? That's weird. Alright, Mawile and Gothita. It chomps with its gaping mouth. Its huge jaws are actually steel horns that have been transformed. Yeah, we know. That we know. So cute. Wow, Mawile had a second art in Obsidian, and it was a different type. That's cool. That's a fun fact. Gothita. I don't think I had her. Which again, weird, because I opened so much Obsidian. To not even have a place for it is a little weird. Oh, that's because it's in Paldea. That would make sense. It was Wish Cash. That's what I was looking for. Wow. These are all 313. It's extremely protective of its territory. If any foe approaches, it attacks using vicious tremors. Whiskash. And then one more into Paldea in a second. Yeah, I wish I had more of his art rares. But before we do that, we're gonna do this pack battle. That's cool, yeah. Weird looking creature. My cat, he is black. My cat did to me. Show loving, went to pet him and he got me. No. No, 26 lights. Let's go, y'all. Just under 2 hours here. Everybody get on in there. We're going to pick 2 individuals. I guess we can extend it if you want. We can pick 4 people and you can HP battle for your spots in the pack battle, or we can just pick for 2 contestants now. Either way is completely fine with me. Do y'all want to battle each other for the spots to battle? Or do you just want to battle? Let me know. Got 20 of you in there. Gonna leave it open for 2 minutes. Make that perfect 30. That would be cool. Alright. We'll bust out the battle of 48. That way we can make it a little bit longer and a little bit more fun. Battle for spots. Alright, ripping and fishing. Battle for spots. 5150. Mrs. says it would be cool. Alright. Let's do that. Get in there, y'all. A minute left. 20 entries. Got 23 in here. Math's mathin'. Alright, so how we're going to run this, y'all, is we are going to pick 2 contestants. They are going to give me a number, 1 through 48 and 47. Highest HP is going to win the battle and the spot in the pack battle. We're going to do that twice. Posted another YouTuber short. Favorite energy at the moment. Let's go. And then we're going to pack battle it out. Winner of that pack battle. If it does come down to no hits, we will go by HP in the packs. And then winner will get a hit card and get to choose the art card we do next. And we're going to do that tonight. Anyways, good. Make best pick win. Alright, excellent. Everybody checking, making sure they're in there. As it is right now, I have Tanner, James Eller, Barangus McGee, Void, Ernest, Matt Heavy D, Mike Rocks, Katrina Pointner, Nick, Mrs. 5150, Rippin' and Fishin', Purple Moon, Raw Philosophy, Stafford, Darker Bunnies, Lori, Hungry Howl, Antalgic, Adam Jones is who's in there right now. Alright, that's it. Closing it up. We are going to shuffle them. We shuffled and we're going to do our cuts. But, there we go. Yes, please make sure you are live. Thank you for that. We are going to battle it out for spots in the pack battle, y'all. So what we're going to do is you're going to give me a number 1 through 48, next 1 through 47. Highest HP wins, same HP, we run it back, so stand by. Alright, 2 contestants for their first spot in the pack battle. We got Barangus McGee, let's go. And Adam Jones. Alright. I did. I just almost read what I was reading. Let's go, let's go. Uncle Brangus coming in first. You get first selection, sir. 1 through 48. 13. You got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's go spot 11, please and thank you. You got it, Adam. Alright, starting out with the Varoom Brangus. Good pick by Haigaya Karu. Oh, that would help, wouldn't it? Alright, give me a second, y'all. I'm gonna have to plug my phone in. Got 70 HP to start. I cannot believe my phone hasn't been plugged in this whole time. And I really don't need anything dying today. That's gonna be really bad, y'all. I might have to turn the music up. Oh, I didn't want to have to do that. But right now it is showing that my phone is really hot, so it's not going to charge, and it's at like 15%. So just going to turn it off for a bit. I'm going to turn this off. Hope that's alright. And let me take a look at everything else. Alright, I'm going to keep an eye on it. But right now, if it's not going to charge, then it's going to die and end my stream for me. So I will try and keep it going as long as I can, and I cannot believe it. Got a fan, good airflow helps. I do have a ceiling fan on right above me. My only other fan is kind of at the other end of the room. But I have confidence. I just cannot believe I didn't notice it wasn't plugged in. Good news is I can stream about 2 hours with my phone not plugged in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good luck, Adam Jones. Good luck, Brangus. 70 to match. Over 70 to win, Adam. Got the Toxtricity by Shin Nagisawa. How long the stream was? Yeah, right. 120 HP, Adam Jones, taking the first slot in the pack battle, and GG's Uncle Brangus. And GG's Adam. As you were the first selected, you will get to choose your pack, left or right. Which pack do you want to represent for the battle? Adam is the winner of round 1. Our first pack battle contestant. Hope you guys don't hear me blowing up my phone. Left, please. You got it. Adam Jones will go left. That makes it easy. Alright, everybody, get ready. We're going to pick out of the ones who were here. I don't think anybody new showed up. So we're going to pick 2 more right now. Just pop, pop. Here we go. Huh? Is that Darker Bunnies? Let's go, Darker Bunnies. And Antalgic. Let's go. Darker Bunnies and Antalgic. Are you all still here? Darker Bunnies, hey, 13, you got it. Darker Bunnies choosing 13. I didn't do the 1 cut, 2 ghost cut, and 13 down. You got it. And then Antalgic, let me know, number 1 through 47. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, Darker Bunnies. Starting off with the Tapu Bulu, the like button, ladies and gentlemen. 140 HP. Alright, Antalgic, if you are still here, I'll give you a couple minutes. Make sure we are live, y'all. Yeah, that's a pretty good start, Darker Bunnies. Who will be battling Adam Jones for the hit card today? Antalgic, we're going to give you another minute, just in case. I would hate to re-roll, as you certainly do have. Really? Always 60, okay. I think there's only about 4 cards in this set that can beat it. There are a couple in there that can match it, though. Drum roll. I'm just waiting to, no en la casa. No en la casa. He's not here. It's all love, absolutely. Alright. Gonna do 20 more seconds. Antalgic. Paging Antalgic. We will be doing more cards and art and all that good stuff too, so no worries. We need more lemon plates. No, Mr. Superman, not here. Alright. Appreciate you as always, Ant. Sorry that we missed you. But if you do see this, stick around. We definitely want you to hang around. I volunteers tribute. No show win goes to Darker Bunny. No show win go. That's a good one. Darker Bunnies or reroll? Y'all let me know. First thing I see, we'll do. Reroll, says Nick. Reroll, says Ernie. I want another have a chance. Alright, you got it. Raphilosophy. No shot. Rafa, are you still here? I know you just said you were AFK, man. Trouble at this time. I know you said you were AFK, Rafa. But if you just want to throw in a number 1 through 47, that's all we need. We'll still give it the 2 minutes. I know he said AFK, but in case he's running back. Two minutes started when we rolled. That's alright. If no Rafa in the next minute and a quarter, then we'll re-roll. That always happens. Somebody's like, I'm taking off for the night, and then they win. My phone right now is at 14%, and it's still blinking. When it is plugged in, I think it's still getting a little bit of charge, but it's just too hot. The battery won't go up, so. Rafa-losophy. Let us know, let us know. Just need a number 1 through 47. $35 seconds. It's low charge going in, yeah. Blow on it like it's a Pop-Tart fresh out of the toaster. Well, normally it would be in my mouth, and I'd be doing the reverse dragon, like. Yeah. Calling Rafa. Paging Rafa. Got 15 seconds, Mr. Rafa. Or an N64 cartridge. Alright, Rafa. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You know I love you, brother. Gonna keep it fair, keep it going. I'm sorry that happened right as you went AFK. Purple Moon, are you here? Congratulations, Purple Moon. I think I just saw you not too long ago. Oh, Rafa. Okay. He's back, he is back. That would happen. Let me think. Okay, we'll do it this way. I vote give it to him. We'll give it to Rafa for the battle. But if Purple Moon is here, please let me know if you're here. Because it was like, hit the button, then there was Rafa. It was like right as soon as you went AFK. Do a 3. Oh, see, that would have been perfect. I shouldn't have ripped that 1 pack. I would have done that. You are here. Okay. Purple Moon, this is what we'll do. I hit the button right as Rafa said, hey, he was here. He technically made it. So I'm going to give you a hit card too. So you don't have to do anything, Purple Moon. You just have to stay there. That was all on me. I didn't look at the chat before I hit the button. I appreciate that, Purple Moon. Rafa-losophy, give me a number. 1 through 47. And start thinking a number, Purple Moon. Because I know you got a bag here, so. I know you got a slab here, actually. Come on, phone. Oh, I don't want to blow right into the microphone. 22, you got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I now see what you guys are saying. A 3-way HP battle. We can do that. We can do that. Weavile coming through for Rafa-losophy. 140 to beat Darker Bunnies. Matching 140 to win. 100, no shot. Darker Bunnies. Okay, I see. As I already made the claim. How many for the guess estimate? There's 46 in here now, Purple Moon. $29 likes. I really hate the music's off. But that's just to make sure that I can keep streaming longer. Darker Bunnies is winner of round 1. 33, please and thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Before we show this, as we are doing this, like, very... Oh. That's a good one. Machamp by Masato Niso. No shot. No shot. Purple Moon coming in. He accidentally re-rolled, added to the battle, and we take it. I love it. That is a very cool card, though. We can appreciate that artwork here for a second. Because that is a Korean Machamp, yes. This is from... I believe this is from... Not Phantasmal, it's in my head now. Not Lost Abyss, the other one. Well, I was gonna be beat. I'd want it to be from Machamp. Yeah, that's true. At least if you had to win, it was by a mon that could do it. Say, Rafa's moving on to round 2. I thought we were doing a 3-way battle. So it was just the highest of the 3. So Purple Moon took it. Alice, hello. Alright, so, Adam Jones, you still here? And Purple Moon. Taking the second pack in the pack battle representation. It's good to see you, Alice. I hope you're doing well. Let's do it! Excellent. Rafa's right side. No, that's Purple Moon. Purple Moon right side. Rafa got beat by Darker Bunnies, and then Purple Moon came and beat them both. It's Adam versus Rafa. Yep. Nope, it's Adam versus Purple Moon. Unless I looked at it wrong, but Purple Moon drew them a champ, and Darker Bunnies drew the Tapu Bulu. At least I'm hoping that's it, because I haven't been writing things down, so... Here, let's do it. Excellent. Adam Jones chose the left pack. Purple Moon, you will take the right. And I am going to go ahead and start another one. And this is just going to be for our normal HP Battle Hitbox cards. And it might be a minute before we do it, because we're going to get into pulling some more cards for 0313 and starting the art card for whoever wins this battle. But everybody get into the next thing. Exclamation point Ghost. Alright, here we go. Adam Jones. Coming in with the Belly Bolt pack. Best of luck to you. How we're going to do this, y'all, is the hit will win it. Highest hit will win it, so I might need price checkers. But I'm never worried with this group about checking prices. Y'all are really good about it. There we go. Got my Cody's out there. I almost flipped the hit card. Oh, that's funny. Alright, here we go. Best of luck, Adam Jones. Coming in with the Ghost Energy. My ghosty brother. Beautiful Larvesta. Got the Metapod by Okubo. It's purple, sorry. No worries at all. Appreciate you keeping tabs, Mrs. 5150, my unofficial official mod. The Voltorb, yo. Kazumazu Yosukuni, and they've always got this, like, manga shout at you, jump off the page kind of style of artwork, and I think it just fits Iono really, really well. Especially if you played the game. Got Excalibur by Takumi Wada. Takumi Wada got brought up the other night, and I think it was Red or Blue stream, or it might have been CBC. Somebody, I was watching somebody. It's really nice to get to watch all of your streams. I've been able to catch a little bit more. But yeah, Takumi Wada was brought up the other night. Got the Electrode. Go to Minori. Oh, Corona. Sorry, I've missed it. Anybody else miss that? I miss bro. That's Michuhiro Arita, Speak of the Devil. Given my history with Journey Together, I'm not expecting much. Well, we got you a Grimmsnarl. Reverse Hollow. Okay. The Cramorant. One of my favorite artworks in the set right here, by Tomama Ozaki. The Rabombe. Lily's Rabombe coming through as the ace card. Adam Jones. Pretty okay with Journey. Adam. So this will be the ringer card for Mr. Adam Jones in the pack. So if purple doesn't pull anything or any obvious hits, then we will go to HP, and 70 is where we're starting. Adam Jones, best of luck to you. That is a cute one right there. I do like that one. I don't know why. This card here always makes me think of PokéGirl Jessie. I have no idea why. Probably because the Pokemon and flowers are so prominent in that. There we go. We now have a Cracked Ice if we want to swap that out. Best of luck, Purple Moon. At least it's not my 20th Hollow Butterfree. Yeah, that's true. Alright, here we go. Got that. Still got 18 people in here. Appreciate you guys being here. Purple Moon, best of luck. Phone just dropped to 13%. It might even be like I might stand up and take a break and turn everything off and then come back and start it back up. I think I can do that. Of course, with the way Streamlabs have been acting lately, I don't know if I will be able to, since I didn't schedule it. Alright, got the Zeraora pack, Purple Moon. Here we go. Best of luck to you. What's on the board is winner of this will get a hit from the hit pile, as well as we'll get to design which energy we are going to draw first and what might be on it. And we're going to do that tonight. Alright, Purple Moon, best of luck, and once again, huge shout out to Mike for providing the packs. It is a battle, so we're here to fight. Here we go. Purple Moon. Kilowatro, or Watro. Alright, Akira Komayama. Holy squawkamole! We got South Squawkabilly. Hollow Butterfree's 1, Reverse Hollow Butterfree, and 22. That's ridiculous. Got the Clang. That is by Kichiro Ito. The Ferret. That would be sick to pull. That is Tomami Ozaki. Shout out to Maddie G. Unless you meant Maddie, like Trainer Maddie. That would make sense. It's been too long. He's going to be as tall as me next time I see him. Speaking of Trainer Maddie. Ooh, the Alolan Marowak. Oota. Got the reverse Pupitar. 29 likes. Let's go. Appreciate you guys. Alright, here we go. Purple Moon. Last two cards. Got the Shelmet Reverse Hollow by Teshono Aoki. Ooh, Marowak is fire, right? Alright. It's come down to Hollow versus Hollow. 70 HP is what we're here to meet. By Rika, according to myth, if people ignore truth and let themselves become consumed by greed, Reshiram will arrive to burn their kingdom down. She came. She entered. She battled. She ate. She left no crumbs. GG's Purple Moon. Winner, winner. And gorgeous artwork on the Reshiram. Congrats, Purple. GG's Adam Jones, indeed. Appreciate y'all in the battle. And now, Purple Moon, you get to make a couple of decisions. So give me a number. 1 through... You know what? Give me a second. I'll count them up right now. I want an accurate number. And I have to pull something out of there. And we also now have the Cracked Ice Fighting to go with it, so you can swap out any of those energies for a Cracked Ice if you'd want. We'll throw Rabombi in here. And let me count up the hit cards, because you get one of those. And then we're going to get our art on. Hey, what's going on, Spencer? 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45 we are down to. So 45, we have amazing cards in here, we have championship deck cards in here, we have full arts, we have gold item cards, we have some Cubone cards in here, little Cubone. We have some of his custom cards in here, we've got full art Pikachus in here, I saw a Mew V from a championship deck in here. I do have a Shadowless in here, so all things considered, 45 is the number. Purple Moon, give me a number 1 through 45. Get in there. Get in there. $35, please and thank you. You got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Teal Mask Ogre Pawn it is. Keep all my Reshiram cards with my Mew, Charizard, Mewtwo cards, Arceus too. Are you a big Reshiram fan, Zach? Go. Alright. There we go. Purple Moon, are you ready? Let's see what you got. No shot. Alright. The Banette Trainer Gallery from Lost Origins finally found a home. Congratulations, Purple Moon. Excellent. Nice one. Yep. Definitely love my ghost. Took a lot for me to put them in there, but of course I've got multiple of these in multiple languages, and I think it's time that a ghost or two left PokéGhost Town, as y'all are really good about getting these ghosts to me. So, really appreciate that. And Purple Moon, you get a pretty big decision here, because you're going to start us off on our art crawl, because you also need a autographed energy. So we'll put that to the side here. And out of these energies, which energy would you like me to do up for you? You can swap them out for the Cracked Ice version if you would like. And the steel is in there too. Steel is the only one we didn't get a duplicate of, so. Isn't that Phoebe? Phoebe? Yes it is. Yep, you got it. Nice looking card, yeah. One of my favorites. I like the Spiritomb Trainer Gallery as well. That one stands out to me. So we got electric, steel, purple, or fighting. The cracked ice, so when I say cracked ice, I just mean that it looks like it's got gems back here, like it looks cracked, as opposed to this one, which is just blank. I'm learning. I love it. I don't know why I read that like Ralph Wiggum. I'm learning! So it's just a simple design. I'm in danger! Shout out Team Mishins, man. I wonder if he's up yet. The purple, please and thank you. You got it. Which one, left or right? No, y'all are doing really well, and it's my pleasure to educate. Original, please. You got it. Alright. And what scene would you like on this energy, y'all? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Because I'm feeling like we're going to do it right now. Alright. Let me think here for a second, because just for the situation, there we go. Graveyard type setting, maybe. We can always add the tombstones on the bottom. We could do it in a... I can make a wicked gate down at the bottom in front of it with a little file, with a little pathway. Of course, this is going to have the horns and beard too, just as my signature. But if you're okay with that, Purple Moon, I'm gonna get to making. And appreciate your patience, y'all. We're gonna make some art real quick. Got that. Reckon I would need this. You know what? Let's throw some zombies down there too. What do you say? I want to have a zombie at the bottom of the card. Busting some brown for his clothes. And then, of course, everything extraterrestrial has to have alien blood. Alright. Alright. What's really cool about these cards, y'all, is no card is ever going to be the exact same, so. Any, as long as it's from you, I'll appreciate it. You got it. Little girl, a horse, and a zombie. A la Bob's Burgers. Okay. Little Tina tribute card. You know, we might do a Bob's Burgers line. I don't see why we wouldn't. That's an incredible idea. Phone, currently, 12%, y'all. Man, this is so warm. I'm going to try and do something really quick. Don't go anywhere and let me know if I go anywhere. Just hang on. Really? This is the only thing open right now? It's so cheap for what you're getting. Mom, it's so cheap for what you're getting. Yeah, there was the horse, there was the guy, and there was the girl. There's 3 people. Oh, it was on my TV before I went live. It's always on when I'm editing, too. I do not know why. We're going to do a nice blue up top, though. That's what we're going to do. That's so funny. I love that. So, Anybody want to go through that? Tell me who's your favorite Bob's Burgers character and why is it Louise? It's $50. It's so good for what you're getting. I feel like every time I learn a thing, I forget another. Pay the man. Pay the man. It's so great. You guys are great. Sweet. I'm going to do something with that later. We're going to make it all like paint splotchy. Let's go ahead and get some classic horns on here. This is going to be a very classic Kev the PokéGhost card. 3 weeks since I quit cigs, been using the patch, so she's had some extra cash. She got me a haircut and 2 packs of Phantasmal Flames. Excellent. Did you open them, Zach? That was super nice of Christina, was it? Ah. Yeah, I really don't like that horn. Oh well. You'll know that it's one of a kind. That's for true. We're gonna have to work with it. But that's the good thing about art, as Bob Ross would say. There's no such thing as mistakes. Just happy accidents. There we go. I'm really worried about my phone, y'all. That sucks. I can't believe I was so foolish as to not plug my phone in. We're at 12% now. Alright. Like that. Gonna get our brown. Yep, everybody get on in there. I'm gonna try and get this up here so that y'all can kind of see what I'm doing. But only kinda. Gonna do this in layers because I want to put a fence around and up in front. That's right, I totally should have did the ground first and put the beard over it. There we go. Appreciate all 15 of you here. As soon as we get done with this, we'll run the next givey, and then we'll get back to looking for some cards too. But we're going to be doing a couple of these if my phone will allow me. And I'll just make the statement now that if this does end up dying on us, give me like 30 minutes and I'll be back. Oh, that's perfect. It got the black in there too. Now with these markers, if anybody picked them up, you do have to kind of let them dry out. This isn't going to be the final product. It's getting a second coat, but you have to make sure it dries before you do it. James Eller still hanging out. Thank you, Alice. I appreciate you. That is something that I always forget to do. Appreciate you posting that for me, Alice. Alright, so now that that's drying, we can work on the clouds up top here. Yeah, paint something and then put your finger in it. That's effective. See, if you make these little concentric circles, you can make it look like it appears to be clouds. And then you need to make consummate V's. Consummate. If anybody can tell me where that's from. Always in the background. I appreciate that. Yeah, I know, Ernie. Still here, appreciate you. Leighton and Layla still hanging out. And so far, not this. Of course, everything is still wet right now, but it will dry, and then we'll put some highlights around the clouds. This horn is going to be fixed, I promise. There we go. Like that. I think the brown should be good. I'll go over that one more time. Once again, huge shout out to Brother Mike, Nick for the epic story of packs in the dumpster and fishing them out. We're all about saving the lives of cards, so appreciate that. Huge shout out to Mr. Brangus for the contributions to the upcoming holiday giveaways, and Mr. Raffalosophy, who hang around y'all at the end of this stream, whenever that's going to be. The last thing we do is we're going to give away one of Raffalosophy's tins. So, alright, there we go. I feel like Trubbish or whatever it's called. That's his name. You got it. Trubbish. Alright. Let's put the... I don't want to use silver. Ooh, gotta make a decision, gotta make a decision, gotta make a decision. I think that decision... that's a good question. Purple is pretty good. I would say yellow is a good one because it's so bright, but it depends on this. It depends on the marker itself, because some colors appear a lot better on others, and half the time I now have to use the fat end in order to continue to make it the way that it needs to be. So I might give these a natural stone look, and then I'll throw some silver in the clouds. But we're gonna do... One, two, three, I just like showing you all my steps as I go so you can see that transformation. There's our little zombie down there. It will look a lot more zombie. We'll get that tombstone looking right. And now, we're gonna do same gray. See, I'll give you a perfect example, Ernie. See that? That's with the thin side versus the thick side. See? So, if you use the thin side, you just have to make sure that you're leaving the paint. Otherwise, it just doesn't stick. In fact, I'm going to do a bold decision here. We're going to use the fat side to color in this little itty bitty thing. You can typically do that with little dots, but you don't want to show the stroke itself. So what we do is we layer it, because you want your tombstones outlined, but at the same time your outline's going to get muddled. So what you do is you cover it up enough to where you can still see your outline, And then once the inside dry, you go back with black and it makes it kind of pop out. So we are using this color for the stones because I want to put a black gate up in front of it. And if I were to use the silver, I fear we'd be here all night before it dries, so. Sweet. The evolved form of Trubbish or Muck? Which smells worse? Muck, hands down. Because Garbodor, I imagine, would smell bad, but that's because he's in a bad-smelling place. Because he typically hangs around the dumps and stuff. Whereas Muck will literally poison you if you're around him for too long. Go up. Down. Something else I'm going to be depending on if everything stays on. Might have a lot of time to myself to create art, so appreciate all of your patience while I work through some of these things here. We're going to take this. Just like that. Take our silver and our white. There we go. 11% my phone is. So I might have to take a break, y'all. Like I might have to end the stream and then restart the stream when I get back. Just so I can charge up my phone a little bit. And I have to run my pupper down anyway. But I want to finish the current giveaway we got going on right now, so just give me 1 second. So I can do this one too. Leave the paint there. Let's do... I've never used this color before. This is a very experimental art card. Purple Moon, I appreciate you letting me go ham on this one. Wait, sorry I didn't catch that. I was watching a Sam Jackson clip on another time. I said Muck would probably be the worst of the two, because Trubbish only smells bad because of where he's at, versus Muck, who just will poison you physically if you're around him for too long. Or if your other pets start croaking, it's probably the Trubbish or the Garbodor. So yeah, I would say that Muck is far more dangerous and smells bad. And that's just my opinion. Okay, that's really pink. I didn't expect that to be so pink. Alright. Take this. Good. 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 Going back over it with the black so it doesn't look like a child drew it. And if your hand can be steady enough, you end up looking a little more full. like that. And we're gonna put our beard back. There we go. We're gonna throw some of this pink into his beard. Not that it's going to be overpowering in any way, but what this does is give it that muddy, colorful, implied look. Now we'll throw that in here. That's where we'll put it. Alright. Get our black back. Yeah. Raining. Alright, here's where we're at. No longer AFK, let's go. That's what she said. Like a ditto for the environment? Yeah, kind of like that. Kinda. It's really funny, that's one of my favorite. Hey, Deli, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Gotta get rid of some of this black out of the horns here. And then we will do this fence and color my zombie, and we'll call it done. Sign the back for Miss Moon. And call it good. Raining. Rain possible overnight. Great. That's great. Really happy to hear that. Alright. Let's get up here. Appreciate your patience with me, y'all. While my phone music is off because my phone is dying. I don't know how well this is translating the way that I need it to. So yeah, especially since it's blocking off all my art. Damn it. You ever do something and it's far ruined? You gotta trust the process, stick with it. Sorry, y'all, I'm just committing to it. because I just have a feeling that it's kind of muddy now. But that's the joy of art, y'all. Try everything. Even if you think it is gonna work and it doesn't work halfway through, commit to your process. That is my advice to you. And the reason being, I've created artwork that didn't look like anything until that last stroke, and it's like, wow, it really all came together. So I'm just going to commit to it. Well, apologize, Purple Moon, if this doesn't translate the way I was looking for it to translate. But we are almost done. We're just going to take this. What we can do is we can imply more stuff is happening than it is. Why is this one not doing what I need? Yeah, this is stupid. Phone isn't dying, it's living within a shred of his existence. Story of my life. Got 11% personally. So hopefully well, this will certainly be one of a kind, but you helped me out with something in this Purple Moon, so thank you for that. If I stop talking, you know what happens. No worries. Appreciate you, Alice, and I hope you have a great night. USB Type-C or whatever phone type, that's the one that I have, yeah, and it's plugged directly into where it needs to go, and it's my highest charger, too. So just put a little bit of this, that, because this is going to imply that the wire is barbed. Ah, dang, yeah. I've been trying since I started, actually, to find a way to have my phone never worry about dropping, or when it gets hot, it'll stop charging like it did now. No. Can't use the same green. We're gonna go classic. Red shows up really well, and I hate it. Being kissed while you are asleep is the purest form of love. Is that Snow White? I like my little zombie. Hey, what's up, Johnny Knight? How you doing, fam? We're just kind of racing the clock right now, because I didn't realize for the first 2 hours of my stream that I had my phone not plugged in. And now we're doing an art card for Purple Moon, who won a recent pack battle. I'm going to take this. Again. Get in there, y'all, exclamation point ghost, because we're going to do that real quick. And then I honestly might take just a half a break, take my dog down, And while I do that, I might end the stream, and so that I can charge up the phone a little bit. Chilling, getting ready for my live at 11. Let's go. All right. Be honest with me, Ghost fam. Probably not my best card. Like my little zombie. Oh, Purple Moon. Does this work? Sorry, I didn't mean to experiment on your card, but I'm gonna throw in some other little things here. Love it. So excited. Excellent. Thank you for that. Yeah, I like my little zombie. Sweet. We're gonna let the silver in his beard dry. Looks Walking Deadish, right? That's what I was thinking. And from afar, we call this a Monet because you can really see what I was going for from afar, but it's very far from good. So we call that Monet. Good from afar, but far from good. Purple Moon, super appreciate you. I'm gonna go ahead and put your name and my name and date on the back. It's an original artwork. It is an original artwork, absolutely. And we're gonna do another one tonight. I just not sure the when because I have to charge my phone before it dies, and I don't want the stream to end randomly. But get in there, y'all. Last chance! Exclamation point ghost. And if I have to stop, charge up my phone, and restart the live, I will do that absolutely. Only happy accidents. Always remember that. Exactly. Thank you for that reminder, James. One of a kind. That is one of a kind. And the only card right now with pink tipped horns. So certainly appreciate that. We're going to go ahead and close this up. 19 people in there. Been open 43 minutes. I'm sorry, y'all. Sweet. And we're just going to do a hit card from the hit pile again. We're going to do the Battle of 48. There we go. Gonna pick two winners. You're gonna give me a number 1 through 48 and 1 through 47. Highest HP takes it. Same HP. We're gonna run it back. So stand by. 34 likes. Appreciate that. And I doubt Streamlabs, being as finicky as it has been, is going to let me start the schedule back up again. So it might be a new live that pops up, y'all. I just wanted to let you know. But with that, our contestants: Card Captor Dele, are you still here? And Katrina Pointner, Leighton and Layla, you also won. Card Captor Dele, if you could, give me a number 1 through 48. Yay, Leighton! Alright, we're gonna close this up for now, y'all, and then when I come back, we'll definitely be doing more. But 13, you got it. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 for Card Captor Dele. Starting with the Ledian. Gorgeous artwork by Masako Tome. Coming in with a 90 HP. Not a bad start. You did get chosen, Leighton, which means you and Layla can give me a number 1 through 47. And your HP has to be higher than 90. And if so, then we're going to get you a hit card from the hitbox, and you get the next energy. So just let me know, Leighton and Layla, what number you want, 1 through 47. We've got plenty in there that can beat it, plenty in there that can match it, but there are those in there that are lower. GG's Leighton indeed. 10%. Yeah, I don't think it's going to cool off in time. 31 for Nana, you got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. All right, best of luck. Leighton, Layla, and Katrina, Nana. Coming in with the Froakie. Gorgeous artwork by Minami Taki. 60 HP. Coming in just 30 shy of the Ledian. GG's Leighton, Layla, and Nana. Katrina, always appreciate you. And of course, you know that you have things coming for you. I'll get you a special energy, Leighton. But, Card Captor Deli. Congratulations, you have won the HP battle. You now get to choose a hit from my hit pile, as well as we're going to draw you up an art card too, just like we did for Purple Moon there. That may happen when we get back, because I don't think I'll be able to pump out another one before the phone wants to kick it. So, if you could, give me a number, 1 through, I believe it was 55 we had. So we have 54 now. Dele. Or Deli. Here we go. 15, you got it. I'm just going to give this a 1, 2, 3 ghost cut. 15. E.T. and Evie, how's it going, man? You picked up the gifted from somebody earlier. 40, so I said 45. Okay, thank you, Ernie. I appreciate you. It was 45, 45 or 55. So 15 is still under that. Here we go. Best of luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Indeed, and congratulations as well to you, Leighton. You will get them next time, for sure. Oh, I forgot we're not HP battling. There we go. Get the hype for the V. Genesect V from Fusion Strike. This is a gift from Nate the PokéGhost to the channel. Beautiful done. Thank you, and thank them. How are you tonight, bud? I'm doing well. I'm doing really well. Congratulations, Card Captor Deli. Or Deli. We are going to do something here for a second, but what is your... Where is my... I'm starting to lose it. Alright, Genesect V. Gorgeous. I'm going to check on that silver here in a second. Here we go. Card Captor. Out of these energy cards, which one would you like made up for you? And what kind of scene would you like me to, electric, you got it. Justin McLeod, how's it going? It's good to see you. We've got electric. We got 2 options for electric. We've got the Cracked Ice Stellar Crown, or the standard Scarlet and Violet. Hope you're doing well. We're actually just about to wrap up. I can only call this part 1. Because we're about to... Excellent. We'll do the original, that way none of the shadows mess with my colors. Not that I'm worried about it, because I have drawn on the other. So we will get this one all done up for you. And what I need to do is I'm going to write it on the back right now. Doing well. Alright. Card Captor. I don't want to create that without you, so I'll wait until I get back to do that. And of course, since you've already claimed and you already know, you don't have to hang around if you don't want to, but of course, we always love seeing you. Let me check the silver on this one. Fastest drying silver ever. It's still a little wet, but that was the fastest dry I've had in a while. Mama Ghost, I'm doing really well. How are you? Well, we're doing as well as we can. We're going to take a little break here, actually. I forgot to plug my phone in. Oops. Messed up the date on that one. Previous message, I did not. Give me a second. Slide my hit card into Layton's bag, please. No shot. We can do that. I can do that. We can send the hit card to Layton. There we go. Got you here, Purple Moon. GG's. I'm not going to put that in the same penny sleeve because last time I did that, things started smearing. So we're going to let that just finish drying here. And Layton, that's coming to you from Card Captor Dele. So really appreciate you. Yeah, of course. Thank you. Put this in something that I can write on. There we go. That's on the sleeve. Appreciate you. Go ahead and slip that into Layton's bag. And then we will do your energy still when we get back. But as my phone is super hot, and everything is kind of running at the same time, my phone's not charging now. You were gonna cry. Made it. I hope you're well, Mama Ghost. 10 give you tonight. We are gonna do the 10 give you tonight, yes. But it's gonna be when I come back. I'm not done yet. I'm gonna try to restart this stream. So I could very well just come back. But it is going to be, most likely it'll pop up a new stream, and I'm so sorry for that, y'all. You know me, I hate taking breaks in between to charge up things. Like, I like my continuous streams, but at least then we'll be able to have our music back. And my dog can go to the bathroom, so. Layton saying thank you. Yeah, so y'all can choose to, if you want, you can stay. I don't know if this stream is going to restart itself. My phone's now down to 8%, so I will be right back. Give me, figure, half hour, and I will be right back live. So I really appreciate y'all. We're already about 3 hours into it. I don't think I have anything opened. And come back, y'all, because at the end of that, we're going to give the Raphilosophy tin away. But I promise you I will be coming back. I would do it right now, but my phone will never make it. So I appreciate you all, and I will be back soon. And I hope to see you all back soon. I'm going to leave everything as is so we can do part 2. But thank you so much, and in the meantime, y'all, go out and get something that you choose to get, and don't let anything stop you. But I will be right back. Appreciate y'all.